Welcome to the French Drainman channel. I'm Robert Sherwood, your host, and I'm hoping to answer a lot of questions for the DIYers out there. When it comes to yard drain systems, French drain systems, running sump pump discharge lines, running your roof runoff, your gutter drains, roof drains, what are the rules? What do we as professionals look for and try to do? Well, when it comes to the French drain and the sump pump discharge line, I usually want that as far away from the house as I possibly can. And I design my systems so that I get to the lowest point of the yard. And that's where I'll put, if I'm going to do a dry well in. Now, if I can't do a dry well because there's just way too much water and the soil doesn't perk at all, well, then I'll put in a sump pump system. And again, there's no one size fits all. That's why there's so many videos that we put up for you, the DIY, so that you can eventually, hopefully, see something that resembles your yard and help you. So you can see that we ran that French drain all the way to the far corner of the lot and also a sump pump discharge line. So you can see the French drain is just, the backyard was so flat, and it's just half the backyard was French drain. That's it. It was just so flat, and there was just no way to get the water out of the turf grass. As I always try to teach our subscribers, water doesn't run out of turf grass very well, especially here in the north. We have a real nice tight bluegrass. Those were downspouts in the front yard, and I get asked all the time how far to run those downspouts. And people are frustrated because they want just a set hard number. There's no one size fits all. I mean, sometimes there's limitations. Sometimes there's utilities in the way, so you can't go any further than, X many feet. I know one thing for sure, that 10-foot piece of pipe that Home Depot's selling you, that is wrong, because water can reach the foundation of your home up to 20 feet away through capillary action. What capillary action is, if you take a napkin and you just spill a glass of water on the floor, and then you take a napkin and just put the corner of that napkin in that spilled water, through capillary action, the water gets pulled through the entire napkin. That's capillary action. So water moves through the subsoil to the foundation of your home up to 20 feet. It has been proven just through, dyes that, you put dye in water. There's all kinds of different things that people have done over the course of the years to see just how far away you have to run downspouts, for example, away from a home to make sure that water doesn't, through capillary action, make it back to the foundation. So through capillary action, water can make it back to your home up to 20 feet. Beyond 20 feet, you're safe. So there's your hard number for your downspouts. Right here, you can see that we're just running front yard downspouts. We have the 12-inch round, that's an outlet basin. And then our D-box right there, solid cover. We actually had to take this one under the sidewalk. There's our clean out. Real nice, clean job. Here's a nice shot from, topographical view of everything. You can see that we weren't playing with those downspouts. I mean, we ran them, pretty far away from the house. Now, why were they on that angle? Well, I'll tell you why. Because there was some angle to the front yard, and the street had some pitch. Every subdivision, and I don't care how old the sub was, they built those streets to where they kind of go up and down and up and down, and that's because of drainage. So I guarantee you, if you live in a subdivision and you have a laser transit and you measure the curb height on one side of your front yard, and then you go to the other side of your front yard and you measure that curb height, you are going to find that you have a difference in elevations, a drop. The street slopes to one way. And basically in this job, we had some pitch on the street, and I told the men, I flagged it out. I said, let's help the water. It's got to run down the street anyways. Let's help the water get there and kind of shortcut it. Any way you lay out your yard drain system, as long as you can just get that water away from the house, you're benefiting greatly, of course. The 20 foot, greater than 20 feet, that's the number I work with. And when it's there, I take it. Is it always there? No, it's not always there. Sometimes you don't have, 22 feet, 23 feet, 25 feet. But then many cases you do. If for some reason I can't discharge the water any further than 10 feet, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm putting in a sump system, and I'm going to take care of the roof runoff water that way, and I will be able to pump that water to a safe location. There's no way dumping water 10 feet next to your house. That's not a win. That is not a win. It's going to tax the foundation over time. It's going to end up slowly deteriorating probably what is most people's largest investment in life, and that's the home. And then water, it can be extremely invasive at times, and others it could be just very silent, and water is very patient. And as the years go by, it'll just erode your home. It'll just deteriorate the foundation. It'll tax it, and sometimes it's tens of thousands of dollars to get it right again, over downspouts, over roof runoff drains, gutter drains. So that's why I want to take the time to make this video, because people are frustrated. They want set numbers. They want hard numbers. They want facts. That's what I'm giving you guys. I like to get the water as far away from the house as possible. We have the equipment to do that. As a DIYer, you don't want to dig any further in clay than you have to. So I'm going to recommend, try to get past 20 feet. Like I said, 22, 23 feet, you're where you want to be. That's money. That's when you beat the water and this water problem. That's when you're ahead of it. You're way out in front of it. Over the years, I've had so many different things that I've run across to, validate what my opinion is on this. And I'm going to stand firm on, try for that distance, that greater than 20 feet, and you'll be fine. I know this 10 feet is not enough, and it frustrates me that they brainwash the public with those 10-foot pieces in the big box stores as if that's going to solve your water issues and salvage your home. All right, everybody, until that next video.